continuing Secrets of Adoulin, Final Fantasy 11. So here we go. So we're almost, I think, not that far from the ending. We're gonna roll. We're gonna get it. We're already introduced Marvelin. It's I believe a black mage, evil one at that. Okay, so Arciela, I had a hunch that I could find you here. Do you remember that transparent Kenmora drift, don't you? Like yesterday, yeah. And I assume you'd be interested in hearing exactly where the light that spruced forth from the Orcisan was directing us. Alright. After we parted ways, I looked into the library for unchanting that the blade is one more spot. That way it would create another line for reference. And since the two separate paths had to intersect eventually, I used that to approximate the location. So just to be sure, I compared my proposed site with ancient records like the founder king of Travelog. While none of my sources were too exact, I think it's safe to say that must need for the summit amount Timor or whatever. One of the entries mentioned King August's visit to the mountain, which probably as much proof as we're going to get. Definitely like the Arciela character, she's pretty cool. My guess is we'll find that serpent of the sky roasting there. Shimming skills and all, at least that's what the words of my father's pawn said. And in age, went shade, Elan the Aura of the Shallow, with words shall be fulfilled. The warrants of the thorn shall rise, the marks of blade high, and one of the white feathers shall foreshin the sword sex. If we were able to believe in them, then the dragon that resides there is probably the key of quelling the strange plague afflicting our continent. These reasons is more that weak mind accompanying me to the top of the mountain. Oh damn, we're going back to Mount Kimura. Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Come to think of it, I never actually met a dragon face to face. I can't help but feel afraid at just the thought of it. Okay, cool. At least you'll be in my side. You'll probably best hold guards of them. If that's the case, then I have nothing to fear at all. How lucky I am to have met you. It's not twirling like a schoolgirl, though. This is no trivia matter when you probably feel yourself. The journey comes to meet at a glorious yet. Wow. I never once thought about stopping Arciela. Why? Because despite her claims of being scared, I'm confident that she's as tough as any dragon. Besides, she's ventured deep into the jungle. Countless. Already, no? Don't go spreading this around, but I might have some juicy tidbits for you to chew on. You know, you said you had no idea whether or not Arciela was carried off by a beast. Well, I might have overheard the answer. Or have that she was indeed dragged away with the bloodstained maw of some otherworldly abomination while resting aside the city gate. Does that? You can be sure that Arciela has the worst of it, but in order to widespread search, travel a rocky road straight off the cliff. Not only did they find any clues to her whereabouts by themselves, but ambushed by hordes of creatures like this and witchware. Luckily, some capable finders stumbled upon and were able to use their superior tracking skills to lead the exorcist of Princess close call. What of Arciela I heard thinking the power of within the 12 orders. Such an order of Nolan forbid from entering the jungle account of the dangers presented there. I understand their cause for concern and how Arciela is to be the next in line to lead the nation. Should her brother Heath's health continue on the Yagnis? Yeah, sure, Brain isn't in Otherworld skirmish right now. What do you think happened? She's not the one to just lie there out there falling off her horse. She got back up and registered herself as a pioneer, that's what. I believe her exact words were, our silver nation to no monarchy, nor does anyone from our order guarantee a position of leadership as long as mine. Furthermore, if any of the citizens may apply to become a pioneer and choose to exercise the right, I do not have you take issue with the legislation first. Exact, do you? So Levy, just about to spit the frontier soda I was drinking all over love when I heard about it. To think that Arciela's already wanted to head back into the jungle, despite almost being devoured. Or is it exactly because of that experience that she decided to get official commission this time? Although I guess the master ministers would rather have her transferred to the loft under the auspice of the Pioneer Coalition than sneaking off. And Dead Knight, none of his really answers the question of what the monster wanted from, but maybe this is a perfect case for Will at the end. Anyway, so the bottom line is that no one can stop Arciela now. Not like she'd be completely on her own either. Her own will be informed each and every time she passes through Jera's jet, so they're bound to. Now, when you escort the princess, you not only have her opinion of your own mind, but the eyes of every member of every Adoulin order on your back. Does that get your blood pumping or what? Haha. In all seriousness, though, I believe in you. The fate of our princess is in your hands. Whew! Dialogue is strong. I never see more determined face in yours right now. Good to know you're ready. Well then, shall we get going to mount? Oh damn, here we go, you guys. I don't know if I should stop in here. Give me, let's see where we're at. I need to see the quick. Because, I don't know the stuff on the top of my head, brand new to it. So lighting the way, you guys. So I hope it's not long. So yeah, we're gonna teleport out of here. go in here, and then so gotta take the north tunnel. So there's two ways. So I believe it's north tunnel. Let me check the map. So that's not the. Oops, that's not going north. This is north. Wait. Okay, let's hop on to a mount. Let's do a chocobo. Okay, so this one takes you straight. Let me see. So there's three ways. There's another one here. Yep, this is the one. Okay, so take the north tunnel and follow the left wall. So I take it as this. Follow the left wall. Yeah. Follow the left wall. We need to examine the Alpine Trail. I guess until it meets its end. I guess so we'll follow it until it leads to a dead end. I'm just checking, making sure we don't miss it. There it is. Bingo. So the path seems to be towards Mount. So here we go, you guys. That's a hot spring. There goes that dragon. Wow. So winged scores, begone from here, you trail mortals should have thought twice before ascending the steep. I have no patience for those who distrate the forest depart at wrong. If you do not, then I have no choice but to swing the radiant hammer of vengeance down upon your meager frames. Wow. Wait, your eminence. Damn. Before you judge us, I would like you to take a look at this. That blade. Can you show him the proof of your bond to this forest too? A dragoon. You bring forth the resolute poem before the winged ones. Cast a burning stare in your direction. Archerson and Rosalind poem. You mean to tell me that you are not like the rest of those Telagers by stout believes in August and his desire to preserve the forest? You refer to the founder king by the first name, so you knew him personally? But you live in centuries upon centuries ago. You couldn't possibly. Of course I knew him, for I am Sajj, I guess. So they're gonna tell us the story now. Of course I knew him, for and not only did I know the first Adoulin king, I sworn my allegiance to him. Oh, he was human before? Oh no, the dragon was centuries ago. Millennium time flows for many things, but upon Shaka touchness to change, even should the star faded from existence, the covenant made with him shall not break. In my eyes, that lives of the king are delicate and sentient, troubles as dreams. Your moment of glory near a spark from flame. Unconfidential, insubstantial, acceptential, such as how I can conceive of your people. Obvious has been the only exception. His aura shone brighter than my Florence scales, and his resolve was strong enough to wrest me from the realm of shadows. Well, that is not for the lone justification for what my memory hand will present until the end of time, but it is an important one. What you are simply flagfowl. Does that respect for the king you claim to harbor within that mini-skull wholesome of yours amount to even to drop in the sea compared to what I showed him while he was alive? Well, you can at least answer this a simple question. As a preface, you are aware of the 7 guardians that protect Ubak and Hinterland, are you not? Yes, I am. They are the Noctlos, right? Isn't that the ephemeral or whatever? They have been given by your kind very well. I should not waste my breath explaining the rest. However, there was more guardians who fought alongside August, a worthy tiger whose fur shine as a lustrous gold. Has dropped one. She knows them. That must be. Oh, Derek one. I recall reading about him during one of my trips to the library. Was that the title of the book? As His Majesty and the Golden Beads, that's it. A books of inconvenient form and morality perhaps the best of your mental kind and hope for. You are truly learned, you should have known. Claims about a simple last pray and tell me where did Agnes meet Truffland in combat? Where do they fight, you say? Well, that would be... What do we do? I don't remember that detail at all. Trick question. The story makes no mention where they fought. Confident, Hansel, ignorant, only when the other party is ignorant as well. You misguided fool. What the? At the end you care as little as for August I care for it. The one who saved me from that place where even in the faint hint fight as a swallow whole, needless such as you could never hope to hope. In his greatness, I was foolish to believe otherwise. I would not have stand for this any moment longer. What the hell? Just because we don't know? He's tripping. I know not why you trespass upon this land, and I'm not longer here. There's nothing left to discover for you. Have proven beyond doubt that you are incapable of understanding how you move. So remove yourself from my presence and let me worry for both unseeking mortals with life itself. I'm so embarrassed. I don't want to admit it, but maybe he's right after all. It was silly of me to come here knowing so little. How to make amends. There is only one thing left to do. Probably go to the library. I burrow deep within Adoulin's vault of knowledge, leaving the page unturned in our wake. I think it's a library. Yeah, it is actually. I guess going there. Oh man, I'm not going back. We're gonna have to teleport and go back into... So let's do this. Yes, I'm a dragoon with a pet dragon. So we're going to the library. Kind of teleport. Let's see here. I think the library is on the... it's on the eastern side. Eastern. Should be... I think it's probably there, but there should be a cutscene triggering, I think, when we get there. Oh no, I got it wrong. Make sure that portal, there it is. Oh, there's people here. Okay, so that's upstairs, so we need to go down. We're probably somewhere, yeah, probably there. Yeah, that circle's the library. We hit the spot, I think. Yeah, that's the library there. Yep, this is it. Cutscene. I think. No cutscene. Yeah, cutscene. Nice. So, Arciela, what a pleasant surprise. I'm sure you are here to read more about the Founder King. If so, have some unwelcome news. You already read all of our tombs and discussed what took place. Is that so? Do you have any idea? What do you do now? Is there a book left read? Were we ever going to answer the dragon's question? Pardon me. Pardon my ignorance, until I forgot about existence in this section. A certain section? That's gotta be the answer. Verily. Allow me to educate you on a overlooked part of our institution. But first allow me to introduce my name myself. And I am the conversator, waylayer of this library. We have a severe dearth of patrons with an interest in the continent's ancient rural history, so it took me an exceptionally long time to recall that we have closed stacks as well. Arciela closed stacks? Precisely. As of now, you only been reading the book available for the general public. In other words, you not lay a finger on the page of any concealed work. Sorry, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Adoulin here is much more eloquent than me, so I'll let her explain. Of course, ma'am, this is a blunt abuse of your power. Well, time sure flies when you're having fun. I simply must get back to my research so I can be ready for the next symposium. Good luck, Adoulin, yeah. So... Well, concealed work cartoons that may not be removed from me. Adoulin, I will be more than happy to track it for you, but I cannot take the plunge without some direction. What is this, like a minigame? Yeah, it's like a minigame. So are there really many books back there? Indeed there are. Adoulin was founded long ago. It was not long enough for those to predate the written words. The books are predictably cascading from the shelves, so long enough are the pioneers also contribute to the archives. Or should we say, yeah, archives of every day by returning from the jungle with field reports. It will not do for some of the information contained within the scene or common citizens, therefore many of those reports are relegated to the staff. For safekeeping information, it is impossible to provide you with every tune from this ever-growing mass of volume. I won't need a subject via which to select a few. Rather than text, well, the topic we use such as the Emperor looks for. Okay, so the Founder King, so this is the favorite tweet. So what topic should we look for? Let me see. So we need to do the first one. The Founder King of Battle, but yeah, the first one. August, Adoulin reunites. The Founder King reunited. Wait a moment and I will return with an application volume. So the Founder King reunite. Wait a moment. Okay, so I trust this is the sort of thing for which you were searching. Wow. Hold on, you guys. Actually, I'll be back. I'm back. Arciela, what's that here? The Founder King August was a charismatic personality who incite a number of not violent, but villain individuals to join his cause. Yes, he might have proved difficult for lesser men, but it was child slaves. His characters were unpreachable in his villainy. Excelling the final breaking point and uncanny charisma, he was able to subvert the ferocious beast that while the Adoulin Islands initiated warlords of various lines. That said, established himself as the leader. Wow. These former warlords were number 11 strong, and they former were what eventually be known as 11 of the 12 order, and something only the king. With the support of the 11 vessels, he turned into focus inward to the broken mainland and trod upon his primordial plains in hope of taming them. Interesting stuff. Presenting over for them the midst of vegetation, they stumble upon a swath of woodland known as the Arciela West, where they encounter a tiger that missed the day the whose pelt was radiant golden, would catch the sun rays, just light him up the eyes of any who dares to gaze upon it for more than a few moments. Well, the massive fleet came the vessel ruler of the inhabited jungle, may challenge upon it with a ear-splitting roar. My name is Terraclan, and you may only be upon the forest floor with gutter proclamation. The creature surrender, the king withdraw, leaving that they assume it would be the king's best picking to their pack leader. As a rejoiner, Argus vows to the skin of the sea lion alive and lay a claw on any other one. And the king's followers and the two begin staring at each other down in a sign and finally broke half a hand. The battle raged for 7 suns with ending by moonlight of the 7th night. Wow. Neither wild cat nor warrior could deny other raw powers for they stopped, and they do it favor of a long-lasting master. Wait, is that the Beastmaster? Oh, I think that one's the Beastmaster, actually. Others raw parcel they stop. Okay, so a symbol of the new alliance, the tiger entrusted its son to the care of one of the king's 11 bannermen. First known inhabitant who the king brightened up, but as far as from the south, August seems to push deeper into the continent's burden. This is certainly a lot more descriptive than the last thing I raised. Then the last thing I read is also a bit too much hyper-full, what it might say, but it does come to the point that their battle was hard fought. Even better also tell us that the answer of that question is that the king of the sea lion opponent fought in Georgia well, right? And I guess we could thinking it could be the tiger that saved me, possibly related to the one in the document. Yeah. Absolutely. You already knew what he told you himself. I guess you did say something earlier about being able to communicate with him. People did some Arcana power which he can speak directly to you without having to open his mouth, right? That does seem rather strange, but I believe it since you already know something familiar with that leak in my trust what really kiss my entrance, though it's how you earn his trust enough to make him to tell you anything. So now we're gonna we have to do battles and then death. The Thunder King's battle, you say? Well, I should, yeah, go get it. Go get that book, man. I trust this is the sort of thing which you were 13, you know? Look here. The most fearsome adversaries the king and the United States during the Great Expedition were the grammarian adherents. Here we go. Art. With the aid of the Adoulin Tiger King August and forced to plunge deeper and deeper into the wildland cover with the trail of might come. Heated battle with was repeatedly seemingly, no matter how many victories they earn, how many foul creatures they dispatch, the night continues to bring with it an umbra of smoke. The French region in Paris don't stop with the King's Party though. The creatures who said that both of all seem to breath and energy from the sun. As the days pass, the king learned that the dark minions also believe that will move this forest for countless nights. The Epiphany redouble their determination. No longer were they both fighting for themselves, but for their companions as well. Oh wow. When one heaven fall float as the united song of broken down road, painted its lost sisters, and a moral shed of red. The events begin of an enemy ambuscada ambuscaded right upon the ring of natural aura. The king and his followers in danger became more. Shadow runs limit ever closer. The Radiance extended his reimagined salmon unleashed terrifying attacks that fell all surrounding enemies. The selfless backbox he and his companion. That is him. Oh wow. So the selfless act by the companions in their attempt to escape also cost the tiger his life. And she is sad. How sad did the tiger die to protect August Gotham? By the display of the wild cat's bravery, his son and the king and the monarch 11. We set his path on the face of the nightmare. Separation accomplished lasting so long that all involved counts of the day spent leaving chunks of flesh from there. As the lamp that leaps over the fortress. Scourge ruins which they first emerged. It was there that the explorers were met with which control the entry of the Cimmerian Alheran. The mastermind behind the invasion of Avoca and the destruction of its land was. Who or what exactly reigned over the Cimmerian Alheran? This is getting really good. Well, there's a page riff. Not just my life, the most important page of the history record has been ripped out. Oh wait, haven't there been sightings of beings similar to what this text called Dark Manians and Cimmerian Alheran? Is that the case, and why are these creatures appearing again out of nowhere? It should be a concept for the page of history book in the lines of old wives' tales, not roaming the jungle of present day of hope. It says that the Crimson Alherians fall up on the Subterraneans and behest of some beings only if they knew the beginning. So, you guys' last book. Man, this video is long. What? How can that be? The people aren't able to check them out. Well, according to the law, gave one of the ministers special permission to follow it. Oh, somebody has that other book, one of the ministers. If it says here with the lineage is Melvin. Oh, that evil maid. Melvin the Martian. What the hell, man? I am still sorry for both the interruption and my tenderness. They probably ripped a page on the other one. We have taken much long to return this tome, so you kindly lend us from the close stacks. Why, Lady Arciela is not expect to see you too here, but what matters what you have come to research. Perhaps we should continue the discussion after I finish what I came here to do. You see, Lord Malcolm's butler informed me that the tomb emblem was the Selenia library seal that has been lying on the desk. However, the minister himself is misspelled at the moment, as luck would have it, business to conduct in Vincity, so I am here in his stead. Thank you so much for your diligence, Estenegis, tonight. Sorry I had to. They're evil. This is it, Arciela. That's the book I was talking about. It's the only one in our arc. Deals with death of the founder king. Damn. I got the impression that the Lord the Malachus was particularly concerning what the contents of the text. I would often see his nose buried within its pages. I think he's the one that ripped the page yet to be returned. I said, well, if it wasn't intro with that, it could hardly put it down. Let's not waste any time. Let's get past the table and go to the real text. Not a soul bore witness to the king's demise. And the king and his followers step into those mysterious ruins within the serpent, labyrinth, and dove such lack of contain as many as preaching passages, sleeping in the jungles, sprawling before them, the serpent labyrinth. Does that sound like anything you've ever heard of before? I just pressed, I don't remember. Back up. Is that the ancient scripture loaded with that Craig of? Now that you mention it, I do recall the story from my youth about a giant old building buried deep underground. Raw, I don't think I've been there yet. I'm pretty sure it's a location. The serpent could be in one of the same. I always assumed the tales were only told to scare children and stimulate their imagination, but maybe there is some truth to that after all. Either way, let's continue reading before we jump any conclusions. And the hordes of uncanny terror were crawled underground, corrupted the land, and did so from the very labyrinth. Some more art, or reading, I guess, to tell, so I like this. So the time of the ranks had been tamed by droves of aberrations that had already fallen into the horde blade. However, they did not last. They did not last to the shorten the strides into death, and each footfall took resound with a booming determination to prevent the colonial menace from every resurfacing, and yet we acceptance for one subordinate steps of every person who made the descent with the king on his word, silence within the abbot. Oh wow. The last person to survive the Morima, oh yeah, I have Morima. The King General was Tamar Beast, and he emerged from the chaos with the golden tiger next to the king. No one, there was that dragon. With the founder king nowhere to be seen, and most of the Mormon accounts lost to the slow, big time, and all we can do is conjure about the king's fate. The conjecture seller can only be based upon a few words in general, so it's terrible accident. And from then we're concluded that the king ox extended the large inside the bowls of the serpent and was scratching within. What the hell is things on the... For the goddess sake, the rest of this tomb is completely eligible? That battle was speculated atrocious beauty with cracked limbs and rapture veins decorate each of every one door in the Sabaton maze. Explore, the kings reunited and struck down Nor before they could drag the oppressor in the grave with them. King August used himself as a shield, allowed Mormor with the which he returned solid side with little to no room to ever even for respite the monarch. Chances are climbing back up from those. Mormor hurried back to the castle with the king crushed and swinging from the side. Message from Silver. A sovereign on his lips, no more shall we. Shall we inherit with that? He passed the sword on to the call of prince and princess, and formally departed Arciela. Wow. His orders fulfilled, Mormor vanished from sight, never to be seen again. Even after his disappearance, tales of his and his feline companion efforts to preserve the forest went above the head of citizens throughout Adoulin. So that day, King August never did make it back above ground. And the grave of Rala Waterways is nothing but a memorial. But it suspends that is directed Rala Waterways for the fountain. I always assumed that was his body was thrown there. That doesn't seem to be the case. X, this is the first I have heard of this as well. Perhaps Councillor Yanis could provide some insight into this quandary, or maybe. Although I suppose your father also disappeared under particular circumstances, maybe not have told Yanis anything. Oh, how toughless of me, I could not have touched upon such an obviously sensitive issue. I have your said leaving in your ears. Did you not just feel that it's a delicate subject? I care not whether you are a venture pioneer there or some topic you simply do not broach, no matter yours. It's alright, I don't mind. It never occurred to me that building a grave beneath the city among the series of canals was odd, but thinking it over, why not erect a monument in one of the plazas where everyone can see it? Anyways, we done our job researching. So the serpent liver truth about the founded king graves. I felt like I have more questions now than we first came in, but this should be more than enough to appeal the Shirley serpent. Let's make our way back to Mount Carmel and find our once revenging the jungles. But we'll do that on another video, you guys. This video is about to end. We just finished just in time. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That was pretty long and interesting. Wow, the story's pretty deep. Alright you guys, that's it for this video. Next one, I guess we're going back, so thanks for watching you guys. Take care until next one. Peace.